take a rest while I
Hey
go.
there, world. This is Draken, and today I'm going to be doing the Windbloom Festival. I haven't even touched anything really in it yet, so first off, we're just going to be starting with the very beginning of it. Ode to Flowers and Cloud. It just seems to be going around talking to people. You get not bad rewards for that. And at the end of this, I'll try my luck at summoning, hopefully, a Venti, but if not, I could settle for a Sucrose.
Hello. Is there anything here you need help with?
That's a good one. You two helping me during the Windbloom Festival?
Oh, I should think that's funny.
Huh? Weird. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild.
Talk to Catherine.
Catherine, you got any commissions for us?
My apologies. During the Windbloom Festival, there are far fewer commissions available. There's nothing I can give to you at this moment.
The Adventurers Guild too? What do we do now? No, Paimon's not giving up that easily. We gotta try again.
At least this is all voiced, like, voice acted too, not just kind of, here's just some text and a bunch of random people nobody cares about. These are people you interact with every day.
Flora, do you have anything you need help with?
Nope.
Is that because of the Windbloom Festival? Oh, what is that exactly?
You two haven't heard of the Windbloom Festival?
Nope, sure haven't.
Windbloom. So, some kind of windy flower planting kind of thing?
The Windbloom Festival is a Mondstadt tradition, a festival of love and freedom. It's a time of celebration and partying in the city. At this time of year, we offer windblooms to the great Animo Archon Barbados as a sign of reverence and love. We also give flowers to our beloved, a very important tradition. My shop is bursting with customers every Windbloom. I guess it's a nice problem to have.
Yep, that's never a
The
problem.
Windbloom is the symbol of this festival, a flower that represents freedom and the spirit of the wind.
So, what does a windbloom look like?
That's a long story. My grandma said that even she hadn't been born when the Windbloom first appeared. It must have been hundreds of years ago. I don't know why exactly, but everyone seems to choose dandelions when they want to give a gift of windblooms.
So, in other words, for the people of Mondstadt, windbloom means dandelion?
Something like that anyway. At least, that's what we believe in my family.
Incorrect. I heard everything you were saying and couldn't help, but you were talking about windblooms, yes?
Bet everybody has their own opinion on it.
Wanna join us?
No, I'm just here to set the record straight. Windbloom doesn't mean the dandelion, but the windwheel aster.
Greetings to you too, Quinn.
Flora, surely there must have been plenty of customers buying windwheel asters from your shop recently.
Uh-huh.
You see? We loyal Windwheel Aster advocates are upholding our economic duty. The Windwheel Aster is both a symbol of Mondstadt and an embodiment of the windmill, representing both wind and freedom. That's what makes it the one true Windbloom. Who's with me? Windwheel Aster, the true Windbloom!
Oh? Are you sure about that?
People get intense about the silliest things.
Ooh.
The Windbloom. Isn't that the Cecilia?
Huh? Really?
Oh? So, a Windbloom is a Cecilia? That's the first I've heard of.
What? Don't be ridiculous! Listen, yes, there may be some controversy over the definition of Windbloom, but it is the widely held belief among the people of Mondstadt that the Windbloom is the Windwheel Aster, not the dandelion. There's history to both flowers. You'd know if you asked around. And as for the Cecilia, give me a break.
What?
Just dropping the facts over here. No need to look at me like that.
You... Whatever. I'm not talking to you.
Huh? B? Weird. What's up with her? Did I say something wrong? Windbloom is as Windbloom does. What can I say?
What?
Stop arguing already.
Maybe
Yeah, it's a
I
festival.
should go and apologize to her after closing.
Yeah, that's probably the
I
best choice.
understand why she's upset, but what I do know is that I will have to apologize regardless. That's life, I guess.
Aw, seeing them together like that really gives me that Windbloom feeling. Freedom, the Animal Archon, sweethearts.
Yeah, that sounds great, no? But none of you can even agree over what a Windbloom is.
You're right, but isn't that typical of us Mondstadt folk? Well, between the delicious food, exquisite drink, and fresh flowers, Traveler, I hope you get to enjoy yourself during the festival too.
I'm hoping to get myself a new fancy bow.
Happy festival. Even if the whole Windbloom thing is still a total mystery. Let's look around and see what this is all about.
I'm sure there's a bunch of other rewards in the shop too that are not too bad to have. I'll get every one of those that I can. And hopefully I get a bunch of Primo Gems, because I know I need those. They do not give you very much. I think I was saving up for like a month or something for Primo Gems. I ended up like with just 30 summons or something. Wasn't a lot at all.
Hey, it's the Tone Deaf Bard.
Yeah,
Tone Deaf
Venti's
Bard, what are you up to? What's with all the
entire festival.
Aha! You're right on time. Take a look at my students. What do you think? Not bad, eh?
students? You mean the people anxiously scratching their heads?
Hey, it's Bennett.
Anxiously? Why, these people are deep in concentration, diligently searching for heartfelt rhetoric to convey their romantic affections.
Uh-huh. Seems a bit suspicious to Paimon.
So, I guess you've already found out about the Windbloom Festival then.
Yeah, we sure have.
How are you finding Mondstadt in such a festive mood? Do you like it? Paimon, what about you?
Paimon could be persuaded with some delicious food-related bribery.
At least she's honest.
I think you'll come around then. Speaking of which, I'll bet you two don't have a lot on your plate right now.
No, we're not doing nothing.
Around all day, no commissions to take or people to help. If you've noticed that, then congratulations! You've taken your first step toward understanding the Windbloom Festival.
Oh, yeah? Hey! Why do you sound so pleased with yourself?
The Windbloom Festival doesn't just belong to the Animo Archon, but to all Mondstadt citizens looking for love. Anyone who wants to find love must do everything for themselves over the festive period. In addition, many people take this period as an opportunity to resolve other matters of the heart. It's not surprising that you two haven't been able to find any commissions. That's just the Windbloom Festival tradition.
A day where everybody
But
just
don't
looks
you
after
worry,
themselves.
You won't feel lonely while I'm around. On
Sounds like a
that
good
note,
holiday.
I think it's about time you two got a deeper understanding of Mondstadt's culture and customs. I need a couple of assistants. What do you say?
Assistance? What kind of assistance?
See these anxious-looking folks here? They're looking to learn the secrets of love, so they came to me to learn how to compose love poems. I accepted, of course, because I was only too happy to charge a tuition fee. Soon, they'll come to me in turn and pour their hearts out, telling me about their romantic trials and tribulations. Then I'll give them suggestions based on their individual circumstances. At least, that's what I was going to do. But having seen you two suffering with nothing to do, I think I'll let you handle it instead.
How
You've
generous.
traveled far and wide and seen so much, it would be a waste not to put those experiences to good use. They could use your help.
Ugh, save us the nonsense. You just want to speed up your sales. That desperate for Mora, huh?
There are limited edition wines for sale during the Windbloom Festival. I need every last Mora to make sure I get my fill.
Uh-huh. Spoken like a true drunkard.
Alright then, let's get started. I'll be joining you, of course. I'll give you a few prompts, and you can make suggestions based on them. Not as taxing as you thought, right?
Yeah, sounds
You
pretty
really
easy.
love the sound of your own voice, don't you?
Come on now, you're Mondstadt's honorary knight. The people trust you. It's only natural for you to have this opportunity to showcase yourself. Now listen up. If you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should forge ahead and seize the opportunity. But if you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should play it safe and avoid being hasty. And if I make this gesture, it means I think they should give up while they're ahead and avoid any emotional overinvestment. You got that, traveler?
Yes.
That's decided then.
Paimon heard that you were seeking help from the bard over there. We're his assistants. Why not talk to us?
Huh? I barely plucked up the courage to talk to the bard. Is he not available?
Don't be shy. It doesn't matter who you talk to. At the end of the day, you've still got to talk to your prospective sweetheart, right? Be brave. Let's hear it.
Here goes. There is someone I like. Marla. She's cute and hardworking, always helping her family out with the farm work. And sometimes she gets so tired, she takes a nap on a bench by the side of the road.
Is she from the city?
No, she lives in Springvale, quite away from me. And because of my family, let's just say that our families are quite different. My father objects to us being together.
Must be a
Marla
merchant's
and I
kid.
have found a way to work around it. Whenever we want to meet, we go stargazing at Star Snatch Cliff.
Well, sounds like you two are getting along just fine.
We are. So, what I came to discuss today doesn't so much concern Marla as my father. My father is quite conservative and very strict. Still, it's my fault that I've never told him how I really feel. I'm thinking, if I use this opportunity to offer a Windbloom to my father and formally ask for his approval at the same time, maybe he'll support us.
What are you planning to say?
I want to tell him that, even though Marla doesn't come from a wealthy family, her kind heart and hardworking nature are things that Mora can't buy. Does that sound too childish? Oh, I hope he doesn't yell at me.
Aw, there.
Uh-huh.
Forge on ahead, I guess.
Yeah, tell him what's in your heart. Use the love between you and
That's what I would
Marla
recommend,
to
too.
move him. Shouldn't it be something to celebrate?
I see. Understood. Thank you.
Another thing, didn't you say you were going to give flowers to your father? What about Marla? Don't you want to give her something?
Oh, now that you mention it, I wanted the bard to teach me how to compose a love poem. Of course, and I'll give her some flowers, too. Yeah, I'll pick some later.
There you go.
Thank you for your help.
You're doing good. Ellen.
Hi, we heard you had something you wanted to discuss with the bard. We're his assistants. You can talk to us instead.
It's the honorary knight in Paimon. I didn't know I'd see you two here. Well then, I won't stand on ceremony. I want to offer some flowers to the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Jean.
Yeah,
I
she
guess
does
you
like
must be
her.
quite close to Master Jean. She's an incredibly upright and diligent woman, talented and always gets the job done. Honest, kind, gentle, not to mention...
All right, we get it. She's pretty great.
Sorry, once I get talking about Master Jean, I get a bit excited.
Yeah, we know that already about her.
This time tomorrow, I'll finish composing my poem, pick a fresh dandelion bouquet, head over to the office, and hand the flowers to the guard. It's just... The bouquet and the poem, I don't know. Best not sign them after all.
Wait a second. It's only normal to sign them. Why does that bother you so much?
Knowing Master Jean's conscientious nature, I'm afraid she'll send a gift in return if she sees my name. She's so busy, I wouldn't want my gift to create more work for her. If I can get this bouquet on her desk, that's enough for me. But then, won't an untraceable bouquet create suspicion? Oh, what should I do?
I don't know what he wanted, but
A random anonymous gift will definitely get thrown away.
Really? You sound so sure. Well, I guess I better include my name. That's taken care of then. 1,000 thanks for your
actually, I
advice.
think Venti wanted
I'll
us to
remember
not
it.
push her luck,
You're
but
welcome. Chin up.
that's fine.
Will do.
We're the ones assisting him this time, whether he likes it or not.
You there. Are you looking for help from the bard? We're his assistants. Why don't you tell us what's on your mind?
Oh, really? Well, okay then. Here goes. I'm just such a huge fan of Mondstadt's idol, Barbara Sama. You must have heard of her. She's the super cute one at the Church of Favonius. Not to mention gentle, and she always lifts the people of Mondstadt's spirits with her smile and songs. I'm such a big fan. I even got a few like-minded friends together, and well, what I mean to say is, you guessed it. I'm the head of the Barbara fan club.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Pretty pleased about it too, by the sound of things.
I carry the hopes and expectations of every member of the fan club on my shoulders. At this special time of year, I pledge to send our blessings to Barbara Sama herself. Of course, as a level-headed adult, I would never want to cause her any disturbance. I'm just waiting for my time slot with the bard so I can explain the plan. Take all the flowers picked by our members and turn them into a huge giant flower statue. Then, to give her a huge surprise, place it outside the rear entrance of the church. As for the love poem, we don't need any help. We're planning to do it on our own and hang it on the statue itself.
So, this giant statue.
Will be about 2 stories high. But it's all in good faith, don't you see? When Barbara Sama catches sight of it, she'll feel the burning flames of our everlasting love. So,
Yeah, sure.
what do you think?
You know what? Go for it. Yeah, he definitely needs to give that more thought, but he definitely shouldn't
A
erect
level-headed
a
adult.
2-story high flower statue.
Like a dunder-headed infant.
But gifts have to make a lasting impression.
Oh, it'll create a lasting impression, all right. The Knights of Favonius will have you escorted away.
Really? But...
But nothing.
You tell him, Paimon.
Okay. I got it. Thanks for your suggestions, both of you. I gotta go.
He sure left in a hurry. Tone Deaf Bard, we dished out some advice, just like you said. How did we do?
You did a great job. Thank you. So, who else needs some help around here?
What are you 3 up to? Mind if I get in on the action?
Is that Kaya?
Are you also here for romantic guidance?
It's the greatest bard in town. And now, the greatest romantic advisor in town, no doubt. Still, don't you have other business to attend to?
Oh, you mean teaching people how to compose love poems?
Exactly that. I heard you were teaching classes in the plaza, so I came right away.
Huh? Kaya, you want to learn how to compose love poems too?
I'm not too shabby. Nevertheless, I'd like to register for the fast-track classes.
How come? You're a smooth talker. Do you really need my guidance?
The real question is, are you willing to take me on as a student?
Of course!
When the Mora comes knocking, who am I to keep the door closed?
Yep.
Well then,
You can say
I
no to
guess I'm
Kaya.
enrolled. And as your student, may I make some reasonable demands?
Aha! Paimon knew there was more to it.
Demands? Let's hear them.
As students, aside from attending class, we also need homework exercises. Surely a well-designed course would require us to put our knowledge into practice and then have our teacher correct the poems we compose.
You mean Venti has to correct the students' homework?
Precisely. All in exchange for payment, naturally. These are my demands.
Or, to put it another way, I'm actually gonna have to work for a living.
Yep, good job, Kaya.
Is that so bad? I just think that with things like this, you should see them all the way through. More fun for everyone involved, don't you think? What do you say?
I feel like Kaya's knack for mischief is at play here. Still, correcting homework. This is indeed a vital step. And I am curious to see the fruits of my students' labor. Congratulations, Kaya! Your demands have been accepted.
As I expected, a reasonable and down-to-earth teacher.
Hold your horses. I have a demand for you, too.
This should be good too.
A coercion contest.
I will pay special attention to your homework and guarantee that you will see improvement in your studies. But as for your tuition fee, some Windbloom Festival exclusive Apple Bloom cider should do the trick. What with you and Master Diluc being on such good terms and all, that shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Steady now. Let's not overestimate my abilities. Still, one bottle of the good stuff in exchange for your guidance. Not an opportunity to pass up.
Whoa, one bottle? Make that 3.
Jeez, give him an inch and I'll take a mile.
He does like his alcohol.
Please, please.
Deal.
Marvelous. Grab some paper and make your way over. Professor Venti's Poetry Masterclass is now in session.
He's very motivated now.
The tone-deaf bard pulled out of his pocket. And whose names are those?
Albert, Ellen, Marvin, Timaeus, Kaya, Bennett.
Hey, Bennett.
Oh, present!
Least fortunate, so infamous is his bad luck that other adventurers are rarely willing to team up with him. Yet Bennett has grown used to being alone and doesn't let it discourage him. No matter how many injuries he may suffer, his fiery passion for adventure burns on. Come on, there's treasure waiting up ahead in the unknown. Benny's adventure team assemble.
Wow, Bennett's really fired up for this.
So you're Bennett? Excellent. I like your enthusiasm. Make sure to channel that vigor into your poetry. Yes, sir!
Even adventurers want to learn how to write poetry. I see this is going to be a popular class.
Tone-deaf bard's gonna make a fortune.
My dear students, in a moment, we will gather by the terrace in front of the cathedral, where I will divulge to you my experiences and techniques in the art of poetic composition. After class, I would like every one of you to compose a love poem and hand it to me for, constructive criticism. As for your tuition fees, by all means, wait until the course is over before paying. But don't even think about vanishing. In addition to Mora, payment in alcohol is also warmly welcomed.
I like how he just comes out with
Sir,
that.
does our special arrangement still stand?
But of course! And when the time comes, you can hand in your homework first. Traveler, I'd like you and I to collect the homework submissions together.
Sure.
Does that fall under the assistant's duties? Do we get paid for this?
Think of it as an initiation into Mondstadt's traditional culture. An opportunity to immerse yourselves in the
Basically,
Windbloom Festival. I'm
interns.
going to great lengths here to make sure you're a part of the festivities. Not to mention, it would entitle you to a share of the remuneration.
Oh, sir, yes, sir!
Good. In that case, when Kaya's finished with his homework, let's go and look for him at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. But for now, I've got classes to teach. Traveler, why not make the most of it and check things out in the meantime? The vendors in Mondstadt have arranged all sorts of festive activities. Don't forget to try them out.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a ton of mini games going on here. Alright, Windbloom Festival Part 1 complete. We'll start the Part 2. I think I'll call that a video here. Invitation to Windbloom. Festival challenges. Bullseye Balloon. Floral Freefall. Fallow de Breezes. This should be easy enough with my Ganyu. Maybe I'll do one of those. Festival Antecedents. Act 1, Ode to Flowers, completed. It was hard to reach places. Unlocks after 1 day, so I still have lots of stuff left to do. I don't have to really rush it too much. Missive of Clouds and Fogs. There's actually a lot of little things to do here. Event shop. So what I really want is the bow and definitely the Crown of Insights. Collab coupon. Healer collab coupon. Take part in the festival event domain to obtain these coupons and exchange them. Good Killer Wonder. I'll have to figure out where that's from. Visible Winds. So I need 4 of those to upgrade this bow here all the way up. It's Elemental Mastery, okay. Increase the attack by more than 16 once we probably have it refined all the way up. And can't go wrong with Mora, Dust of Azoth. All those will be collected. Windbloom Festival. Okay, so I guess that's just a balloon you can use probably over and over again. And Song Lyre, don't really care about that much. The guidebooks I do want, so I will probably be getting those. That's actually all there is in there. So yeah, mostly just the Crown of Insights, and then we'll focus on these guidebooks. Maybe get the balloon. I don't really care too much about the lyre at all. And then we'll definitely get the Windbloom Ode. Focus on getting that, along with all 4 of those, and then we'll move on to everything else in the list. Probably Mora XP books will be the next things we do get. We have 19 days left to collect that stuff. Maybe I should just do these 2 quests. Those are for these tickets here. Hard to reach places. Navigate.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How
That's
about
not
you
far
take
from
a
here at
rest
all.
while I go back?
There's a lot of quests that just popped up here. These will be the standard little derpy fetch quests, I think, so I'm not really going to care too much about them. Oh, there's a lot of those quests popping up. I'm not a real big fan of these ones. I like the story stuff, like what we just had. I enjoyed that quite a bit. It was good. This stuff, it's kind of blah. The run here, gather this, run here, collect that. Not much of an enjoyment, especially after the last event we had where I just hated it. But it doesn't look like there's nearly as many. Should probably just teleport over. Wait a minute. This is probably the balloon thing. Since I'm here... Someone needs to instruct them. Yeah, sure, let's do the bullseye balloon.
Come enjoy
The
the
billboards will be
Festival.
displayed challenge locations for bullseye balloons. Once the challenge has begun, participants must accumulate points by shooting the Write balloons down in succession. Only normal and charged attacks can be used to shoot these balloons. Green balloons will award points, while the orange balloons will provide a large number of points.
Come enjoy the Windbloom Festival.
Heartbreak ones, these ones here, will take away points. That's not good. Okay. So we do get prizes. Sure, let's do it. Why not? Go to challenge. Oh, I have to actually go there. So we will go there eventually. I'll continue this quest I started here though. Complete the quest, then I'll do one of those balloon challenges and I'll call that a day for this. I'm definitely not going to be like recording every single one of these challenges, but I'll record each one so people can see later on once the event's all over. And they want to see what this was all about, they can come back, watch this video, and see what it was about. I'll be doing that probably for every one of these Genshin events, because they are very limited time, and then they just kind of disappear, but lots of them are, like, pretty fun. I really enjoyed the tower defense, didn't enjoy what I had to do to get to the tower defense. That part was a nightmare. Sure. Yeah, this is the domain we were looking for. Heal your Wonderland. It's a fancy looking little door. Recommended. Match it. Level 36. I don't think I need to match with anybody else there. I can just use my team. We're good to go. We have recommended level as 36. I am definitely over leveled for this. I'm sure higher ones. Blessings that you can receive in this particular trial are stamina consumption decrease. Oh, there's a bunch of different little ones. Windbloom Blessing, great number of crowns will constantly fall from the sky. Collect the necessary number of crowns within the time. Okay, so it's just a bunch of little mini games, I guess. Huh.
Next on the agenda.
Well, don't touch the red ones. Harder to collect them than I thought it would be. But we got the amount we needed to. Obtain all crowns within the time limit. Alright, Bennett, give me your good luck here.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Why do they never miss?
Oh, that actually lowers our rating too. Where's some of these flowers?
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Yeah. Oops. Challenge completed. Sure, we call that complete. Bubbles and then reach the destination. I guess I like a little race, but I should switch Mona into my team. She'd work really well here. Okay, challenge will begin in 5 seconds.
Off we go. Off we go.
Yeah.
Adventure time.
There was 3 bubbles there in a row. I don't know how I was supposed to avoid that one. Yep. Oh, I guess you can just avoid right through them. Ah. Wonder if that's how many tickets you're getting at the end. That would be pretty decent if you did. Oh, maybe after all these you fight a strong enemy or something. That's why you're getting boss bonus point things there. Or points towards an extra low power up. Yeah, it looks like that. I didn't get the 140% by getting this, but I got the plunging attack deals 50% extra damage. And then they throw one of these in here. Oof.
Teamwork is teamwork. Could
And
it break
sorry, Bennett.
curse?
Retribution!
Oh. Oh crap. That's not good for these characters at all. Getting wrecked here.
This is long
I'll have to Gani now.
for Rex Lopez. No touching.
Any buttons? And getting that trigger reaction there definitely feels pretty good. Yeah, I guess I should have watched out. They hit really hard, but it wasn't too hard to get that once you actually were dodging. I could see how having more people there would help on a lot of those quests, so multi-matching with that would probably help you get a lot more. Looks like we could just keep doing that over and over again, too. Oh, my people stay dead, too. Wonderful. F5 opens up this. Heal your Wonderland, huh? Okay, cool. Without falling a single time in stepping stones. Oh, so we have a bunch of little ones, too. 420 seconds. Heal your Wonderland with at least 2 blessings activated. Well, I did those already, but I'm not going to count those ones. We'll take that. We'll take this. We just have to play it a couple more times to get the other 2 quests there. Oh, and it shows you all the different little ones. That looks like a memory game. Unlocks after 1 day, so they do get more stuff too for those. They're adding more things to it. Event shop. So one run gave me 200 tickets. That's not that bad at all. That won't be hard to get enough for all of this, really. Won't be hard to get enough for pretty much all of that. Because it's just redoable. This, I'll definitely have to make sure I grab the Crown of Insight 100% for that. Oh, whoops, I forgot to grab these. Good thing I noticed this now. It's been a while since I last did that. Not yet attempted, not yet attempted. Alright, I haven't tried either of those yet. So let's just do our summons here at the end of this, because why not, right? We have 1500, which equals out to not even a 10 pull yet. Okay, okay. 40 gems. Where can I get 40 gems? Get 20 from here and 20 from another. I'll do a summons another time. I guess I got 30? Wait, did that count those? Hey, that did count those already, never mind. Achievements. And only 5 gems. Yeah, those gems, they are not easy to get. And that 110 pull will hopefully get me a sucrose. That's all I want, is to level my sucrose up already. Not asking for much there. I'm not even expecting a venti. I think that ship has sailed. I'm like 30 pity into like a possible 180 at the worst case, so at least give me a 4-star sucrose. See you guys next time though. And if you did miss this event, hopefully you'll be there for the next event that comes out, and hopefully it's just as good as these ones are.